What's up, guys? It's your girl Zeta Lisa. Welcome to Mama's Cocktail Hour. Come on in. So, today we are going to be discussing so many things because there's so many things going on in the YouTube and Instagram streets. First, Hassan Campbell is back. Shall we begin? He broke it down. I'm excited to see his live tonight. He did give us like a quick 5-10 minute um synopsis of what went down. Was he shot? Was it Cap? Why was he out there in front of Bronx River Projects yelling and screaming and talking about that he was going to throw people's mothers down the stairs? But he came out in a very vulnerable way and was able to say that he was going through a lot. So I am super excited that Hassan Campbell's okay. We can get into whether it was clout or not later. I'm definitely going to check out his live later on tonight and see what's going on and get you the full scoop. But as of now, he is back, and he was saying that the reason why he went through everything is he was going through a really hard time. So let's give the brother some love and some compassion, send some prayers his way, and let's move on to all the other things that are going on right now. So if you guys don't know, there's a lot of stories percolating. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolate. There's a lot percolating about Diddy right now. And you know, I kind of feel like there's a lot of people who are rooting to see Diddy fail. And it's kind of crazy when you think about it because you're like, wow, like this has been a man that has been in the music industry for a really long time. But some of the allegations that came out about him and Cassie has really opened the door to a lot of the whispers that's been happening in the media for years regarding Diddy. And in my research, I came across a Danity Kane, Aubrey O'Day video where she kind of detailed and alluded to some of the things that she went through as a member of Danity Kane working under Diddy. So I thought it was interesting to kind of hear her side of the story on a quick interview about something that she went through with Diddy. And although she doesn't really specifically come out and say it, it ain't the 35-page document like what we got from Cassie. It's nothing like that. She's a little vague, but check out this audio real quick and what she had to say of her experience with Diddy while she was on Danity Kane.
Why somebody would want to fire somebody.
Can you give us a little?
I wasn't willing to do what was expected of me. Not talent-wise, but in other areas.
Mm-hmm. And were other girls doing?
I was the only one that was in those types of positions.
Wow. When you look back on that, how does that make you feel?
You know, I have such a love-hate with it all because I don't think I would have been able to be so successful in so many other areas had I not been trained under Diddy. Mm-hmm. He was the hardest person that you can work for, and it was torture. And not the work part of it, but the other stuff. Mind games, like just all the girls were so divided, and the men and the people running it had their hands in it, moving everything. There was a lot of betrayal. There was a lot of lies. There was a lot of, when you're young and impressionable and we understand our beauty as women through the eyes of the people observing us. Well, who's observing us? Men. So we learn our beauty through a man's eye, which is very subjective. So it's difficult when you're that young to understand your worth as a woman through the men that I was around. And that was very traumatic. I don't think any of us have healed from that. Diddy would be like, you're not hot anymore. Like, what happened? You don't have anything, like, you don't have any curves. You're looking like you're not looking like, I can't get people to think that you're my good looking person. And there was no Me Too at that time. There was no protecting anyone at that time. You signed a million NDAs and a million contracts that took away all your rights. So you really were operating in an environment that you had no control.
That you had no control in, is what she finally said. So, I checked out that clip. I thought it was very interesting. It looks like that clip was, I want to say, over a year ago. What I think is interesting, though, is there was a point in time that Aubrey O'Day started to do like a media run. And I'm wondering now, if did she start that media run because she knew back then that Cassie was coming out with these allegations with Diddy. I mean, all speculation, of course, but I don't know. I feel like I have a gut feeling that Cassie, it looks like Cassie met Diddy in about 2006. And so funny because I think Danity Kane was also around in 2006 with making the band. And I am going to check that out because that is interesting, because I'm sure they definitely had run-ins together. So it looks like Danity came into the picture in, yep, 2006. So yeah, so they definitely knew each other. So I am speculating now if Aubrey O'Day started her media run and started saying everything that she was saying because she knew that Cassie was coming out with this lawsuit. And she knew Cassie was coming out with the lawsuit, and it even just made everything that much more clearer because Diddy was coming out with his whole trying to change his image, love thing, and that's when he started to give people back their publishings. So what I think a lot of people don't understand is that this lawsuit was going around in the background for a really long time. So Diddy knew about this, so much so that we even think that De Leon and Ciroc knew about this, and this is why they canceled Diddy and their relationship with Diddy a couple of months back. So, as much as this came out, ironically, the day after Kim Porter's death. So, or the anniversary of her death. Cassie came out with this. I don't think that that's a coincidence. I think that this was most definitely an ode to Kim Porter. If you go on the deep, dark YouTube web, you will see that Jaguar Wright has come out on many conversations saying that she knew that both Cassie and Kim Porter were girls, that they were close, and that they confided in each other about the stuff that was happening that they both experienced with Diddy. So I don't think that it's a coincidence that Cassie would have done that and made that go public on that particular date or around that specific time. I think that that was all planned out. And as I'm starting to kind of dive deeper into the whole Diddy allegation thing, it is getting very, very slippery. There are some weird things happening. One of the weirdest things that just happened was it looks like Kim Porter's Wikipedia page came down. I want to say yesterday. Everybody was blowing up social media saying where it was when you typed in her name, Kim Porter, and the Wikipedia page. It was pulling up Diddy's page, and then today it's back with some information missing, stating that the Wikipedia page was edited. So it looks like some things on the Kim Porter page is now back, but there's a lot of things missing. So why would anybody, being that Kim Porter died in 2018, why would anybody be trying to get her page taken down? Or why would anybody be trying to delete or edit her page? So there are a lot of things going on behind the scenes that I don't think anybody is really paying attention to, or maybe let's take that back. Everybody's paying attention to it because this is all over social media. In the past, they were whispers, but now I feel like they're out in front and center. Everything that people thought or speculated about Diddy is literally on front page. And it's interesting to see, just like how it was interesting to see how things develop with the R. Kelly case, how things are developing with Diddy. There was a lawsuit today against the president of Bad Boy Entertainment. Well, correct. He's the former president of Bad Boy Entertainment. His name was Harvey Pierre. It looks like there's some allegations that came out about him with sexual assault, SA. And so he's being sued as well. So we're interesting to see how quickly that pans out, because everybody knows Diddy's his lawsuit panned out in 24 hours. So now with these new allegations with Mr. Pierre, it's interesting to see if he himself is going to let it pan out in 24 hours. I don't think so, because he doesn't look like he has the net worth to do that unless Diddy comes to his his side. But I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. You guys let me know how you guys feel in the comments. But for me, I definitely think that there's an eerie feeling around everything that's happening. I think that when there's smoke, there's fire. I think that there's a lot of things that have not really come out. I think that there's going to be stories that we see developing. And I think it's so interesting for people to kind of see this perspective, because for a long time, Diddy did a really good job of keeping a clean image. And now as things are starting to crumble, it looks like more and more things are coming out. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the like button if you guys want to see more content. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think of this content. Do you think it's a wrap for Diddy? Do you feel like he can come back from this? Do you feel like these allegations are true or not? Let me know your opinion in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and hit that notification button so you could be alerted when there's a new video. Check you guys later. Bye.